So one of the hot topic issues going into this election is IVF. Now, Donald Trump has said that he would support making insurance companies cover IVF treatments and that they couldn't exclude it from their list of covered options. Well, today, Chuck Schumer in the Senate brought forward a bill that would do just that. It would require insurance companies to have it as a covered service, not necessarily free or at no charge to the consumer, but it would have to be covered at least the normal coverage percentages, etc., that the plan would offer. It would also enshrine nationally the right to get IVF and would prevent states from putting any sort of ban on it. Well, what happened with that bill in the Senate? It failed because it did not meet the 60 vote threshold thanks to the filibuster. And it basically went on party lines, 51-49, right down the middle on party line vote. And at this point, unless they jettison the filibuster, there's nothing the Senate can do to get this passed. But all the Republicans in the Senate voted against it. Now, would they change course and vote for it if Donald Trump was in office and this was his plan? Maybe. But they want you to believe that they are for IVF and they are for pro-life and pro-birth and all this stuff. And they want people to have kids and families. But then when there's an option here that would give people the ability to have children who are struggling, they vote against it. And they don't want you to realize they're voting against it, but they have. But they'll come out and they'll say, "Oh, we want to protect a woman's right to IVF and access to fertility treatments, etc." We'll say it, but we're not going to do anything. And that's the Republicans' calling card. They're going to tell you they want to do things to help, and it's not just with IVF. They do it with a lot of things. They talk about helping homeless veterans. Then a bill gets put up to help veterans, and they vote against it. They come up with a reason that they vote against it. They do this all the time. So when Donald Trump says things like, he's in favor of IVF and having insurance cover it, look at the rest of his party. They don't. So it wouldn't happen under Donald Trump unless they completely flipped the script and voted in favor of it when Donald Trump told them to. So keep that in mind when we're voting. We should vote blue up and down the ticket. Let's give Kamala Harris a favorable Senate so they can jettison the filibuster and start getting things done. And let's get this enshrined. Let's get it protected. And let's have it be covered by insurance. Let's have it be protected nationwide so that way states can't go rogue and say, well, nope, you can't get it within our borders. Because if we don't, that's exactly what's going to happen.